Unscripted came to Fresno for some hiking, some dining, and we took a trip to the underground. The underground gardens, that is.
The Forestiere Underground Gardens are the life's work of Sicilian immigrant Baldassare Forestiere. He came to the United States in the early 1900s with the dream of growing citrus. And the Central Valley at the time was the big booming agricultural area. So he came out here, but he found out that the land he had purchased was filled with a sedimentary rock called hardpan, and you can't grow citrus in it. But it was the Fresno heat that inspired him to come underground. It regularly gets over 100 degrees every day in the summer out here. And so he was inspired to make a home for himself underground. And in doing so, he discovered he could grow his citrus trees underground.
So this is kind of where he lived at the beginning when he first moved here in the 1900s, right?
Correct. When he first started living underground in 1906, this was his home. This was his bedroom area.
Wow.
He put a couple of benches in the walls, and he just had a small cot that would have been right here. The Forestiere Underground Gardens is absolutely what encompasses Fresno County's community. It really ties into the roots of agriculture for our area, the innovative and creativeness that Baldassare really saw for this area. Fresno is the 5th largest city in California. The entire county has over 1 million people. Even though Fresno is the 5th largest city in California, we still have that small town feel, so you can really get away from the big city hustle bustle, but still have all of those things that you would need for an amazing vacation. So the 3 national parks are normally the biggest draw to the area, with Kings Canyon, Sequoia, and Yosemite all being an hour and a half from Fresno. But really the culinary scene here is phenomenal. We have such a heavy ag culture area, so eating your way through Fresno County, experiencing the Forestiere Underground Gardens, or even the Fresno Trappy Zoo is really the main ones that we would hit.
This is where you're entering the other realm, right?
Correct. This is really where you feel that temperature drop and that feeling of leaving Highway City and coming into Baldassare's world. His land was filled with hardpan, and instead of just throwing it out as useless rock, he reused it for the walls here.
Wow, and these things are sturdy, man.
They are. Well, coming from Sicily, he was aware of the sturdiness of the Roman arch, so he incorporated that everywhere. The summer bedroom, it was designed for the summertime when it's hot. He designed it where breezes would come in here and it would cool off. But after living underground for a while, he learned that it gets very cold underground in the winter. So the winter bedroom is designed to be much smaller, and there's a fireplace inside. So this is the deepest part of the underground gardens. It's 25 feet below ground level, and this was a special room that Baldassare developed for the hottest days of summer. And what's really amazing, this room, when we glance in, it looks like it's a very dark room, but it does have a skylight at the top, and above that skylight, Baldassare built a fish pond.
What?
So he could sit down there and look up at the fish. Because things didn't work out and because he found a creative way around it, we're still here and we're still talking about him. So just to keep trying and know that sometimes when you have those hurdles in life, they are intended to be redirections.